Hey everyone, it's Belle. Welcome back to my channel. It has been quite a bit of time since I came on here and had a conversation with you all, but it's been brought to my attention both on the news and some of my viewers who are reaching out and telling me, hey Belle, there might be another stimulus. Will you do a video on this? So this is why I have been pulled out of my hiatus to have this conversation with you all today. I hope wherever you are that you're doing well. If you're new here, and you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel below and don't forget to hit that like button to let YouTube know that you like what it is that I'm doing here. It has been a while since I've come to talk to y'all, so I'll be looking down at some points in the video because I am also recording on here so you guys can see what it is that I'm talking about with you guys side by side. So there's been some major news and declaration that you probably have heard and seen, hence why I am on here with y'all today. There's a very likely possibility that we will be getting a summer stimulus payment. There's been a lot of speculation, a lot of talks about it, so let's dive a little deeper to see what the Biden administration is referring to. As you guys know, with the onset of the coronavirus pandemic, the American economy immediately fell into a recession, but it was a short-lived recession. It wasn't very long. Unemployment spiked to 14.8%, the highest on record since 1948. In response, the U.S. government had no choice but to pass a series of stimulus packages to assist the economy. The immediate effect of the coronavirus pandemic are now in the past. Like, it's in the rearview mirror. We're not really talking about it as much, but there's been another monster that has reared his head very hard, and we're all feeling it. And I'm feeling it. I know some of my viewers are complaining about it and feeling it too. And that monster is inflation. Inflation has spiked to the highest levels ever been in over 40 years. And it's just been really stressful to combat. So I know some of you guys are having a hard time at the grocery store, at the gas station, at any place you go to because everything has skyrocketed. Like for me, I started a new job back in October, but I don't feel the new job because it's so expensive. Like, it's costing our family even more to just do the same things we used to do. So because of that, Americans are reaching out and calling out for more stimulus. Let's take a look. While the Biden administration hasn't promoted any additional stimulus checks yet, but the talk of a gas card or some relief at the gas pump is taking place. Biden did mention that before the end of the week that we will get some kind of answer on how he will approach or take care of that. There's been talks that some folks are going to get $200 gas card per member of a family. There's been talks of the gas relief tax break at the gas pump. We are not for certain which one he will use. But in March of 2022, the Biden administration requested $22.5 billion from Congress to help support the nation's pandemic response. But even that request didn't ask for additional direct payments to Americans. Rather, the White House sought $18.25 billion to go to the Department of Health and Human Services and $4.25 billion to go to the State Department and the United States Agency for International Development. But the legislation, as you probably are very aware, was effectively shut down by the Senate. In other words, even though the Biden administration has previously been in favor of direct stimulus checks, it's struggling to pass even a pandemic supporting legislation it's viewed as vital. This being the current political landscape, the chances of a fourth direct stimulus check is unlikely at this point. While I don't know if direct stimulus payments is the best initiative to do right now, given that we're already dealing with inflation, but I do feel as though something needs to be done for us as a whole because it's just getting out of control. All right. So let's chat about some of the states that are taking initiative to alleviate some of the pain that folks are feeling. California said their residents who have registered cars will receive a check of $400 per car owned. Colorado, they have signed a bill this past May to send at least $400 to taxpayers this year. Payments are expected to be received in September. Delaware was one of the first states working towards offering relief to state residents with a one-time relief rebate payments of $300 sent out to the taxpayers who have filed their 2020 tax return by the end of May. Georgia signed a legislation to distribute rebate payments of $250 for single filers $375 for head of household, and $500 for joint filers. Hawaii has proposed to send $300 rebates to state residents earning less than $100,000 per year, and $100 rebates to those earning more. So payments are being processed in late August for those who live in Hawaii. Idaho is another state who made a move early in 2022, distributing $75 rebate payments to full-time Idaho residents in March. Indiana residents started receiving $125 tax rebate payments in May if they filed their 2021 taxes. Maine, a significant stimulus payment of $850 are already on their way to Maine residents with a federal adjusted gross income of less than $100,000 and $150,000 head of household and $200 for joint filers. That payment began in June 1st. Minnesota. Some frontline workers in Minnesota can expect a one-time payment of $750 in 2022, although the details of the distribution have not been yet released. New Jersey in 2021 sent qualifying taxpayers a middle-class tax rebate up to $500 in the 2022 budget. The governor earmarked an additional $500 payment to people who pay taxes using federal ID number rather than their social security number. So sounds like if you had a business, you got extra help. New Mexico. Multiple rebates have been approved in New Mexico, including a $250 for taxpayers earning under $75,000 annually, $500 rebate for all of taxpayers. The $250 rebates will be issued in July, while the $500 rebates will be sent in two payments, one in June and one in August. So if you live in any of these states that I mentioned, you should be getting something in the mail, some form of correspondence to let you know that you'll get some kind of relief. For those who live outside of the states that I mentioned, let's see what the Biden administration, the Senate, the House, all of them have to say in the coming weeks, especially this week. It's a vital week to see where we stand. This is amazing, guys. I did not expect to have any more talks about stimulus because I thought it was pretty much over. The problem has become folks are unable to take care of their business like they used to because things are so expensive. But yes, that is all I have for you guys in this video. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate you supporting this channel. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna make another video about this because it seems like things are coming in hot, so I don't want y'all to miss anything and I want to keep you guys updated on what's happening. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications so you can know when it is I drop a video. Stay safe until then. I'll see you in the next video.